Darkest Dungeon is a brutal descent into psychological horror, disguised as a turn-based game. While the art style is grim and gothic, the true weight comes from its mechanics. Permadeath, stress systems, and positional combat that demand foresight and risk management. Every decision, from which skill to use to how you arrange your heroes, can mean the difference between triumph and total party collapse. Random chance looms large, yet victory feels all the sweeter when wrestled from the jaws of despair. It's punishing, yes, but purposefully so. It forces players to embrace loss as part of the journey. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 pushes the turn-based formula into hybrid territory, weaving real-time elements like dodging and parrying into its otherwise methodical structure. Its world is painterly and atmospheric, but the combat is where it shines. Battles demand both tactical thinking and moment-to-moment reflexes, creating a satisfying dance between preparation and execution. The layered team building, gear choices, and synergistic skills encourage deep experimentation, while the tactile nature of defending and countering makes every encounter feel urgent. It's a rare RPG that asks players to think and act in equal measure. A worthy successor to the series that inspired Fallout, Wasteland 3 thrives on tough moral choices and razor-sharp tactical combat. Its snowy Colorado setting blends satire, brutality, and absurdity in equal measure, daring you to balance survival with diplomacy. Squad-based turn order allows you to deploy abilities in flexible ways, and the use of cover, vehicles, and turrets elevates combat beyond its XCOM-like roots. Beyond mechanics, it's the consequences that define the game. Choices ripple across factions, companions, and endings, ensuring no two runs feel the same. Octopath Traveler 2 refines everything that made its predecessor shine while expanding the scope of its world. The graphics remains gorgeous, but the real innovation lies in its combat and storytelling. The job system is more flexible than ever, while new latent powers give each character unique bursts of strength that can turn the tide of battle. Exploration is equally engaging, with sailing, a day-night cycle, and branching paths encouraging discovery. While its 8 protagonists still weave largely independent tales, their interactions feel richer this time, making the world more cohesive. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader immerses players in the grimdark expanse of the 41st millennium, with a RPG that emphasizes freedom, scale, and tactical depth. Its combat system leans on positioning, cover, and synergy. But what sets it apart is how support characters can turn the tide. By granting buffs and free actions, leaders can become the backbone of an army, reinforcing Warhammer's theme of command and hierarchy. Exploration across varied worlds combined with the weight of narrative choices makes every campaign feel distinct. For fans of 40k, it's an authentic dive into the universe. Persona blends JRPG dungeon crawling with social simulation, in a way no other series does. By day, you live the life of a student in modern Japan, building friendships, studying, or working part-time jobs. By night, you confront surreal dungeons, where turn-based combat emphasizes exploiting weaknesses and chaining combos. The genius lies in how the two halves intertwine. Your social links empower your personas, making bonds both narratively and mechanically crucial. Each entry builds on this foundation while adding its own themes. Chrono Trigger pioneered the active time battle system and introduced iconic dual and triple techs that encouraged creative party experimentation. Its story, an unforgettable journey through time, still resonates as one of the most ambitious of its era. Chrono Cross carried that ambition further, with a stamina-based combat system and a unique field effect mechanic that demanded tactical awareness. Though divisive in tone and scope, it remains one of the most daring sequels ever made. Together, these games embody the spirit of innovation, storytelling, and timeless design. Divinity Original Sin 2 is a sandbox of storytelling and tactical mastery. Every quest feels alive, allowing multiple solutions through combat, dialogue, or sheer creativity. Its turn-based combat is dense yet rewarding. Terrain can be electrified, frozen, or set ablaze, while elevation and positioning turn every skirmish into a puzzle. The world reacts organically to your actions, and the writing, equal parts witty, tragic, and profound, gives weight to every decision. Whether alone or in co-op, it offers freedom rarely seen in other role-playing games. Chained Echoes feels like a love letter to the 16-bit golden age of JRPGs, yet with modern refinements. Its pixel art captures nostalgia, but the systems go far beyond. The overdrive mechanic ensures combat is always engaging, pushing you to balance aggression and defense rather than spamming attacks. Party swapping mid-battle keeps strategies fluid, while its global level system eliminates grind, ensuring steady progression for all characters. Beyond mechanics, its story strikes a balance between classic tropes and heartfelt writing. Baldur's Gate 3 is the new benchmark for classic role-playing games. Rooted in Dungeons & Dragons rules, it balances faithful adaptation with immense creative freedom. Every encounter can be approached in countless ways, through spells, clever positioning, dialogue, or even sheer chaos. Larian's hallmark interactivity shines. Environments burn, collapse, and explode in dynamic ways, rewarding ingenuity over brute force. The story is equally flexible, shaped by your choices and relationships with companions.